Coming up in today's video, I run over my phone.
Oh my god, no.
I put my German to the test.
Hello. Leitungswasser bitte. Leitungswasser bitte?
Things get a bit sweaty.
When I say I'm dripping, the humidity here is crazy.
And we get caught in a storm.
Did you see that? There is thunder and literal lightning. What's up, Electroheads? I'm not in London today. No. Can you guess where I am? I have a very famous landmark behind me. That's the Rheinturm. Yes, I'm in Düsseldorf. I'm in Düsseldorf, Germany to review the Urtopia Carbon 1 Pro. It's 33 degrees today here, Celsius, okay? So Meg and I, behind the camera, we're gonna be sweating it out, exploring around the city with the bike to see what it is made of. Now, this is a smart electric bike with a carbon fiber frame and fork. And the key thing about this bike, as I've said, is the technology that is inbuilt. I mean, the ride itself, we're gonna talk about a little bit, but the main feature and main pull is this right here.
This is the dot matrix display that holds many technical wonders and a wealth of information about the bike and even the rider. There's lots to talk about, so I'll deep dive into this a little bit later after we first go for a test ride to test the bike for what it really is.
So I've just put the bike down into no assist, and as you can see here, barely any effort at all. And I'm able to ride this bike like, well, an analog bike really, because it weighs just under 17 kilograms. Because of that carbon fiber frame, it feels very lightweight under your feet. So say if you were to run out of range with this bike, thankfully, it wouldn't be too strenuous to get it back home, unless you do live on like a particularly hilly area. All right, I need to remember to be on the right side of the road. That would help. Okay, right, we're gonna go up into level 1 assist. And I don't know if you could hear that, but there was a really lovely noise there. Up into level 1, and there are 3 levels of assist. We have 1, 2, and 3. Right, I'm gonna put it into boost mode. Are we ready? Let's do this. So you hold your finger on the up button, woo, for 2 seconds. And I've caught right up with Meg there. Meg, do you wanna try a boost mode, see how you feel?
How do I do it?
Hold your finger on the button for 2 seconds, the top button. Off she goes, off we go. Change the gearing up so the cadence is nice for us. Oh, that is lovely, that is. How was that, Meg?
Yeah, good.
Poor Meg, she has quite short legs. And here in Europe, they only have size medium and large frames. So she's 5'5", but I believe she has quite a long torso. She's struggling a little bit on this medium-sized bike. Man, oh man, it's hot, I can't believe it. But we've just hit what is such a gorgeous promenade by the River Rhine. Now, about this time during the day, we've been riding a bit, we've been exploring, especially in this heat. I'd be grabbing myself an iced coffee. In fact, let's just get out of the sun quickly because this is intensio. So I don't know if this is too much information, but hey, I'm gonna share anyway because we're all friends here. I recently did an intolerance test because I was having some stomach issues. And I found out that unfortunately, one of my favorite things in the world, I'm intolerant to, and that's coffee. So when I'm doing days like today, big shoots, cycling around, I need my energy and I need my caffeine. So I've been shopping around for some solutions and I have come up with this. This is holy. So my fellow YouTuber pal London Eats actually put me onto these guys. I was talking to him about how finding the energy I need, and I don't really want to drink conventional energy drinks because they are just, let's be real, full of rubbish. So Holy, they do energy drinks, but it's all natural ingredients, which is a big plus from me because that means I don't have to worry about what I'm putting in my body, and it's full of vitamins as well. It's low calorie, and they actually offer these sachets of flavors. So this actually comes with the starter pack that you can get. So if you are interested in getting these, I recommend getting the starter pack. You get 7 different flavors. I have here today 2 of my favorite. I've got the Gorilla's Grape, and the one I'm gonna be having now is Lion's Lemonade. Okay, so very technical here, guys. What you wanna do is get your sachet, you wanna get your beaker. Now it's important to have this because it's got the kind of like shaker assist thing in there as well. Gonna rip this sachet. So good to have these on shoot because it's so portable. Pop it in, and then you wanna get 500 mils of water, and it's very easy to measure out because it has the milliliters right on the beaker. Some lovely Düsseldorf tap water here. Been refilling this bottle.
Leitungswasser bitte. Leitungswasser bitte.
Hello. Leitungswasser bitte. Leitungswasser bitte? Tap water. It's 500 mil. Oh my God, it smells so good already. Pop this on top, screw it on, then you gotta shake what your mama gave you. Oh, okay, that's coming out. I didn't put it on right. Okay. Oh, yeah, it's great. Meg, come on.
That's so good. Yes. Oh my God.
If you guys want to get involved and get your own, you don't have to have energy drink versions. They also do like a hydration electrolyte version, and they also do iced tea versions as well. So you've got a really nice pick of options there. And they've very kindly given us a couple of discount codes as well. So you can get £5 off your first order or 10% off an order. So make sure to use those codes and let me know what you think. Oh my God, this currywurst. It's time for a traditional German lunch. Oh, this looks peng as. Hello, currywurst, zwei. So I've had a currywurst before, but I've had it with chips. Meg, what are we saying? Have you had it with chips or what?
I have. I've never had a bun before, so I'm excited.
It definitely smells like curry. Good. When I say I'm dripping, like I don't know if you can see this, but the humidity here is crazy. But let's just have some currywurst to add to the heat, right? There's like a brown sauce element going on. Barbecue. Yeah, there's something like really specific. It's great though. Proper German grub.
Whilst we finish our lunch, let's talk more about the spec of the Carbon Pro 1. This is a 16.78 kilogram carbon fibre bike, available in medium and large here in Europe. It comes with a 250 watt rear hub motor that can pump out 45 newton meters of torque. 10-speed Shimano gearing has been added to help you conquer steeper climbs, the max speed of 15.5 miles per hour in line with EU regulation. The battery is removable, offering up to 80 miles on one charge with a quick charge of only 2.5 hours. This bike has 26% more torque than its predecessor, the Carbon 1S, and apparently 30% more range. Tyres are 700 by 40C wide, so you can take this baby off-road for more gravel terrain, making this a bike you can take out on the weekends for those outer city adventures, as well as the commute in the week. Hydraulic brakes, mudguards, and integrated front and rear lights come as standard. It's a versatile setup that supports racks and even front suspension for an additional cost. The handlebars are also adjustable, so if you prefer to have less of a sportier setup, then that can be tweaked. Max rider weight is 110 kilograms, and in total, the Urtopia Carbon 1 Pro comes in at €3,299. And if you want a discount, we do have an affiliate link, which we'll put down in the description below. Give that a click, and it will save you 5% at checkout.
Now, one thing I would say when you are removing the battery from this bike is you need to make sure it is in the correct position. Otherwise, the back of the battery could actually hit the mudguard and kind of scrape the mudguard up a little bit, because I've actually have accidentally done that. So what you want to do is make sure that you turn the bike's wheel fully round so that there's enough space as possible to remove that battery safely.
So that's the bike. Now let's talk more about its very fancy screen.
This right here is a dot matrix display, and it gives you all the information that you need. So as I scroll through, you can see it makes a great noise as I go through the different levels of assist. 2, 3, and then if you really want to go, hold the up button for 2 seconds and you get turbo mode. What that means is you can get the maximum amount of assist possible to get off the line as fast as you can and to keep that boost going if you need that added acceleration. You'll also have noticed that there's a speaker on this bike, so you can actually connect this bike to your Spotify account or iTunes or whatever streaming service you use, and you can play music while you cycle. I have tried it. It is good. I would say if you're somebody that likes to listen to their own music and doesn't mind kind of letting everyone know what kind of music you like, then good for you. This is a good bike. I would pick and choose my moments with it, definitely, but it's a cool little addition to have. There you have it, the wonders of the Bluetooth speaker. Let's go for a bit more of a tour around what you can see.
Using the left and right buttons, you can get heaps of information from your ride. How many kilometers you've ridden, how much sweat you've perspired, not sure how the bike knows that one, how much power the bike produces, and this foot right here is to indicate how much power the rider is providing, so you can see how hard you're really working. It'll also tell you the weather, its 4G connectivity, so you can get over-the-air updates, plus what time it is.
And that's just in the smart display itself. If you go into the app, it is so much more in depth. You can set up an alarm system, you can set a fencing area, so if you leave your bike and anybody moves it from that area, you're going to know about it. It sounds an alarm system if you've locked the bike and somebody moves it without you putting your fingerprint touch on. So that's me, put my fingerprint down to turn it off, and to turn it, back on again. As you can see, it's a very musical electric bike. Whilst we're here, I think we should definitely try the alarm setup, right? Just to see what it does. So I'm clicking on alarm mode. Sounded like a dog barking, which probably means that it's secured. Let's see. That's pretty good, you know? And now it's going to be my fingerprint that's going to unlock it. And let it know everything's okay. All right, well, I mean, look, if opportunist thieves are coming along and they want to steal this fairly expensive electric bike, then at least it's going to let people know about it. I have to say though, riding in this heat, my goodness, it makes a hell of a difference being on a bike and just having a bit of wind. Like, we were on a tram earlier today to get to the location to pick up these bikes at Urtopia's headquarters, and it was hot. And I've realised I'm still in rocket mode, so I'm just going to bring that down because I don't need full boost with this bike. Top speed with this bike in the EU is 15.5 miles per hour as per regulation. And I believe we are on a cycle path. This is the really fun thing about exploring a new city, is obviously just getting your head around how the transport works. And as you can see here, we have tram lines. So you need to make sure you've got good tyres for the tram lines here, because if you get caught in those, you are coming right off. So it's good that the Pro 1 has those chunkier tyres compared to its former self, the Urtopia Carbon. Just having that extra bit of tread, that extra bit of width on the tyres, it makes all the difference. It means that you can take it on-road, off-road, get it over those tram lines. Oh, this is lovely.
The Urtopia Carbon 1 Pro also comes with a torque sensor, so rather than an on-off assist that a more basic cadence setup offers, it instead measures how hard you're pushing down on the pedal and outputs a reactive amount of torque, so the harder I push, the zippier the assist is. And it feels really natural. I'm particularly impressed with this bike's feel, actually. And speaking of which, Urtopia has recently added a new app feature that actually lets you personalise how the bike accelerates to suit your needs and ride style. And soon, you'll be able to use ChatGPT to help direct you around the city. So the updates are coming in thick and fast from Urtopia.
So we're just heading up to Little Tokyo now, which is such a cool little spot. So we actually came here last night to get dinner. And essentially, why it's here is because Düsseldorf has the third biggest Japanese community in Europe, which is so surprising, right? But such a lovely surprise because it's such a cool little spot. The food is amazing. So if you guys are ever in Düsseldorf, come to Little Tokyo because it's amazing here. Right, I'm going to put this bike into turbo mode and I'm going to kick off at the traffic lights. Let's do this! Whee! And we're flying up to 15.5. Oh, the assist is so smooth. Unbelievably smooth. It feels so well engineered. It really feels like Urtopia have taken this very seriously to make sure that the comfort of the ride, the smoothness of the assist really delivers. And oh my goodness, it is up there. It really is. The assist feels like the price tag that the bike is top class. But what's great about this bike as well is the fact that it has 10-speed Shimano gears. And it is so good because it means if you're hitting up to those high speeds quickly, you can change that cadence to make sure you're where you need to be. And it also means if you live in a hillier area, then that's right, you're going to be able to take on those inclines.
Oh my god, no! There's a car coming as well.
I just ran over my phone with the bike. I took out my phone to look at instructions, how to get back, and I ran over my phone. But Meg saved the day. Were you still rolling?
Yeah, I got that.
Okay, slightly shaken, but we're okay. This is my life. I know, it's very sad.
You might be wondering why I wasn't just using the navigation on the dot matrix display, but to be honest with you, it was sometimes hard to get the right turn, so I did abandon it.
So we just stopped to get some more water, and I've just looked up at the sky and check this. Don't know if you can see, but that is looking kind of grey. There's a greyness compared to this here. Wow. He's just running a couple of tier scooters there. I think there could be a thunderstorm on the way. Okay, I've swapped over to Meg's bike because I feel like it's only fair to have a go with both of them. Although the saddle is a little bit too short for me, so I can't fully ride it. I think this bike is perfect for the next test, which is, have you guessed it? The steps test. So they claim that this is a very lightweight electric bike, and I think the only way to test that out is by taking up this mammoth of steps. So without further ado, here we go. So I should probably be counting how many steps are here right now, but it's a fair amount, and I'm already over halfway. Starting to feel a little bit heavier now. Right, I'm near the top, but all right, final lift. Just for you guys at home. Okay, look, it is just under 17 kilograms. I'm definitely a little bit out of breath, but it's really good to know that if you do need to pick this bike up and take it up some steps, if you're as strong as me, which is not very strong, you'll be able to. Did you see that? There is thunder and literal lightning coming from over there. I mean, we knew that there was a storm brewing, but it's coming in hot. So I think this is actually the perfect time to wrap up this video because it's been a very wet day for sweaty reasons. I really don't really want to end it in a like storm setting either. So guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please let me know down in the comments what you think of the Urtopia Carbon 1 Pro. Did you enjoy the day with us? Let us know if we missed anything out in our excursion to Düsseldorf, and hit that like button as well if you enjoyed the video. Don't know if I already said that, but anyway. Ciao, sayonara, what's goodbye?
Auf Wiedersehen.
Auf Wiedersehen, auf Wiedersehen.